Hi, I'm Sean Michael Reagan for Cool Tools, and in today's video I want to tell you about my favorite all-in-one multi-bit screwdriver. Stay tuned. In my life, I've owned a bunch of these multi-driver tools consisting of a screwdriver-type handle that takes interchangeable hex bits. It's an appealing alternative to conventional screwdrivers because you can save a bunch of space and weight in your toolbox by eliminating all these redundant handles. But there are trade-offs. For starters, the bit can get separated from the handle, and unless you just happen to need a 1/4-inch nut driver, both handle and bit are basically useless on their own. Individual bits are small and look very much alike, which means it can be hard to pick the one you want out of an assortment, and easy to misplace it while it's out. A common solution is to make the handle more or less hollow and store the bits inside it, so they're always there with the tool when you pick it up, and much less likely to get lost while you're using it. Here's the worst option, which is to treat the handle like a pill bottle and the bits like pills. To get the one you want, you have to unscrew the lid, dump out all the bits, and pick through the jumble till you find it. A better idea is to include some kind of retainer or index for the bits inside the hollow handle. Now you don't have to fumble with a pile of loose bits, you can pick out the one you want much faster, and you can make sure it goes back in the same place for next time. The screw closure is reliable and can protect the stored bits against water, but it's slow to operate, and you have to do that at least twice every time you want to change bits. Plus the cap, like the bits themselves, is easy to misplace while it's loose, and if that should happen, the whole tool becomes almost worthless. Here's a very much smarter approach from Wiha. Instead of a screw closure, this model uses a spring-loaded snap with a central retaining rod, so the bit index pops out like a switchblade. The individual bit holders fan out in the deployed position, and the whole thing rotates, which makes it especially easy to find and remove the bit you want. The bits are clearly labeled and automatically lock into the socket when you push them in. As much as I admire the clever design of this tool and the quality with which it's been manufactured, I think it's too complicated. There are a lot of moving parts here, and I have reservations about how reliable this mechanism is gonna be over time. In the 2 weeks I've owned this tool, I've already observed a failure mode where the index jams in the handle because the bits aren't fully seated in their holders. Over the long haul, I think these plastic bit holders are gonna lose some of their grip, the bits are going to start to wiggle loose, and this jamming failure is going to happen more and more often. Finally, I want to talk about a problem all of these tools share, which is that the hex socket at the tip makes the shaft too thick to reach into tight spaces. It doesn't matter what kind of screw is down at the bottom of that hole if my driver is too fat to get a bit on it. This problem is basically unavoidable with these short hex bits, which is why I think long bits are a smarter choice. Enter Picquic. This is their 6-pack Plus model, which ships with 7 long hex bits, 6 in the magazine and 1 in the chamber, and to swap them out, you just do this. The bit is magnetically locked into the socket, so there are no moving or detachable parts that can wear out, malfunction, or get lost, and it only costs $12. The shank has a hexagonal bolster so you can put a wrench on it for extra torque, and the handle is available in a wide variety of colors and with a wide variety of bit configurations. There's even a corrosion-proof Mariner version that comes with nickel-plated bits. For my money, there's absolutely no better multi-driver on the market today. Okay, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.